Thank God. Oh, that was horrible. Okay. Terrible level, please never play. 1622, I guarantee you like 800, 900 of those are to the first, like, 2 clicks, 3 clicks. Oh, this level's horrible. So there's a few things I want to go over, but first and foremost, I want to point out the thing that the mod team did to fix a bug in this level. So, oh, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, I just resized my Discord window. How fun and cool. Okay. So right here, there used to be a thing you did where you could stick to things with ball, which, as far as I'm concerned, Rob just needs to bring back in a patch. Somewhere in... Oops. Somewhere in this guy. This thing right here, if you leave this off, ball stick should just work. Because it's a mechanic that's been used in quite a few very high-profile levels, and it's ridiculous that it's not here. So their solution was to put a blue pad here, which completely removes the click. I already don't like this, but, like, fine, whatever. If it works, it works. The problem is it doesn't. If you look here, the blue pad doesn't reach all the way to the corner of the block. So if you come down here too early, you hit the corner of the block. And keep in mind, you only hit your head on something for 1 frame. So you hit the corner of the block, and because then you immediately start falling, you don't actually stick to the pad. The fix would just be that, because there's no harm in putting it slightly earlier. I mean, if you want to make it real precise, just do 1 tick over, and then look at that. It's perfectly in line with the block. 2 for safety, right? But because of this, I would have clicks where I hit this yellow orb, and then I hit the very early corner of this block and fall off and die. And it's not like this is an every now and then occurrence. Like, there was a good 1 in 4, 1 in 3, 1 in 4 chance that on this yellow orb I just didn't stick to the platform. It was ridiculous. It was really, really bad. It made this timing stupid hard. The actual solution, if you want my actual solution, is to put this in a group. Let's say 6, for example. Let's move it over like that, so it's correct. And then you have to raise it a bit, because when you're upside down ball, you have that little extra coyote time. So to make it look like how it used to work, you have to raise it up a bit. And then we have to toggle off group 6. This isn't hard, by the way. If you know how to use the editor, this should be like a pretty obvious solution. But you toggle off group 6, we put this here, right? And what we can do even is we can even be specific about it. Now that it's 2.2, we can just warp scale X until it is... I'll call that good enough. That little extra leniency is not a bad thing. And then this should edit special, activate group 6, and we should put it in group 1 and turn off... what would it be? No particle, no effects, right? Yeah, no particle, no effects. There we go. I'll also turn no glow on for shits and giggles too. Why not? Okay. So now, if I go to preview mode, oop. Oh, is group 1 not the invis group? Okay, we'll use hide then. Where's hide? Hide. Oh, am I not in preview mode? Preview mode. Hello? Hide? Does hide not work? Wait, Rob. No, hold on, Rob. Hide makes the opacity 0. Yeah, hide should get rid of it. Why do I still see it? Interesting. Okay, let's play the level and see if it works, though. Oh, why am I... I'm not playing from the beginning. Oh, a new level got rated. Awesome. Okay, let's... Here we go. Slow cube. Lovely. No new level got rated. Crazy. Okay. Oops. Oh. That doesn't work. That's really annoying. Oh, I know how to make it work. Okay, so I know what's happening. You're sticking, and then the click is still... This does hide, by the way, in the actual level. You saw that it wasn't there. What you can do... Here we go. Here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. You put that there. This should... It's in the group. Okay. That should work. Let's try this. What the fuck? Okay, fine. Then we'll just do it the analog way. We'll do it the really, really analog way. I was like, I can make this kind of interesting, but no. You know what the solution is? You ready for this awesome solution? It's this. It's that. That's the solution. You ready? You're not going to believe this. There you go. Turn effect off on that and it works. There you go. I was like, I can do it with the pad and the thing and it'll be an interesting lesson. Nope, we'll just do a blue orb instead. Okay, there you go. But yeah, so I wanted to mention that because the way the mod team fixed it was not actually a fix. It actually fundamentally alters the gameplay and makes the click harder than it needs to be. So, thought I'd mention that. As for the rest of the level, pretty miserable. Obviously the first click I'm pretty sure is a 240 Hz frame perfect. And then the next click is stupid precise. Like the green orb from there is stupid precise. Well, okay, I guess the second click, right? Because the first click is to jump up to the platform, and then the second jump is over the spikes. I'm pretty sure on 60 Hz it'd be a 60 Hz frame perfect, because I have to imagine this level was made and verified on 60 Hz back in the day. So I can't really be too mad or upset at the fact that it's difficult now, but I can say it made my experience really awful to play from zero. The rest of the first cube is kind of whatever. I did a weird strat that I don't know if it was intentional. I'm not sure if that strategy was intentional. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do at the one part at like 11-ish. Because the jump into the air into that gap was really annoying, so I just like hit the blue orb, fell, and then jumped up in. It was way more consistent that way. I would highly recommend doing that if you decide to go for this. Then the next ball is, like I say, other than that one thing that the mod team fucked up, the next ball's fine, really. It's whatever. The blue orb through the two spike pillars, where the spikes move up into the frame, was kind of annoying, because if you hit it too late, you die to the mini spikes on the ceiling. Okay, I think that might not happen on 60, but I don't know. It could be a thing where it doesn't happen on 60, so fair enough. Then the, the ship is mid, it's fine, it's ship, it's whatever. The next robot, landing the first jump in the right spot is kind of annoying, the second jump. We have to jump off the back of the one block, like the back corner of the one block is kind of annoying. The rest of the part was pretty trivial. The jumps up at the end to the pink orb, like the jumps up the staircase, were kind of annoying, but they were totally fair. I thought they were pretty difficult, just because the spikes above the platforms that you're jumping off of are really, really close to the edge, but not a huge deal. The ship, oh my god, the ship is totally fine until you do the thing where you fall, and then teleport, and then click in the blue orb or in the blue portal as soon as possible. That is a nasty, nasty thing to put in a level, because you have to fall early to have any leeway, and if you don't fall super early, you have to basically, like, frame one, start clicking when you hit the blue portal. It's gross. Genuinely gross. The next UFO is probably, other than like the first two jumps, the next UFO is the hardest part of the level, hands down. I had to come up with a click pattern to do the beginning. I was like, you know, it was like the only way I could consistently do that little beginning bit. And then obviously the fucking like UFO through the hallways is disgusting gameplay that I've never once in my life enjoyed. So obviously I didn't like that. I only died there twice from zero. Somehow I was not having a good time in practice with it. Then the start of the next ball, the first two clicks are so fucking precise, like stupid precise. And then the rest of that ball part's really not a problem. I died to the last green orb of the ball part like too many times. I think it was 3 times, 2 at least, maybe 3 times. Not fun, but it's fair. Like, it's a fair green orb click. I think I just flubbed it up a bunch. The jumps in the hallway only died 2 once, and they're pretty meh. They're whatever. They're nerfed enough to the point where it's, like, manageable. And then the last wave is just not textbook course in how not to make a wave part. A lot of it's fun. A lot of it's very fair. The problem is there's so many gravity switches and one size switch. We went mini for a brief second because that was a fun idea. That just add inconsistencies, like inherently add inconsistencies to the wave, and it's really obnoxious and annoying. The biggest problem that I had, though, with the wave was you go mini, and then you go big, and then immediately have to fit through, like, a super tight wave gap. That was where I died twice in that wave. That was the only place I died in that wave, and I died there twice. It was after I became big, I went down too early into that wave gap. It was just, like, so stupid. The last corridor's dumb, but if you just kind of, like, do sets of 4 clicks slightly separated when you get to each portal, it's fine. Right, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Like, it kind of works okay. You can deal with it. But yeah, it was not fun. Would highly unrecommend, and I would please ask the mod team to implement a more intuitive fix for ball stick. I don't understand how you can be a mod in the game and have played this game for so long and just fundamentally not understand how to fix a bug like that when the solution is just a blue orb. It really makes me sad. And like I said, I'm on the mod team side too, because like obviously the easiest solution is just Rob implementing the fixes, which he did in the past. Like he added the extra orb frame that got taken away, right? So it's not like he can't, it's not like he doesn't want to, but it's like the obvious fix is just so clearly to like have Rob add shit back. Like the two biggest things I want right now are ball stick and slope fixes. If you fix ball stick and slopes, like, we're good. And I don't care if you have 2 different versions of slopes. Have old slopes and new slopes based on the enable 2.2 changes checkbox. That's fine with me. I don't give a shit. But, like, we need old slopes back. We need ball stick back. Because the mod team has to fix so much shit now. It's like, okay, there are some levels that are going to break because of weird frame alignment things, and then you just kind of, like, move a spike out of the way and we're chilling, right? But there are some levels like this where it's just, like, that's a fundamental physics change, gameplay change to the entire game that just broke the level. It's like, that's dumb. That's stupid. Right? That is stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend. Please do not play. This is a beginner extreme. The only problem is my attempt count is massive because of the beginning. The first 2 like hard clicks are just stupid tight. And then the rest of the level is like pretty much not that bad at all, really. It's kind of okay, kind of tolerable. But yeah, overall would not recommend. Don't play this. Alright, I'm gonna cut the recording here now. Bye.